Okay, so I'm going to show you how to build a quick form using the Google app. So if you go to Google, I'm already logged into Google Drive, but if you go to Google and you can click on more, even more, it pulls up this menu of all the apps that are available for free on Google. And you go down, scroll down to Home and Office, and you'll see an app called Forms. The other thing you can do is just do a quick search in your search engine for Google Forms, and it'll pull that up as well. So I'm here in Google Forms, and I'm going to build an online assessment in Google Forms, and I'm going to call this, we'll stick with MU Trivia. And you have lots of different options for your questions. You can either have a question where you are prompting them to write text. You can have a paragraph living a longer text response space, multiple choice, check boxes if they need to check multiple answers, choose from a list, and then they again can choose multiple answers. You can have a scale such as a Likert type question or a Likert question, a grid with rows and labels. You can have folks pick a date or a time to something. So there's lots of different options. I most commonly use multiple choice or check boxes or the Likert scale questions. That's most commonly what I use, or extended response or short answer. So those would be the ones probably most commonly used. So what year did Marian College move to Indy? Keep this short. Multiple choice, I'm going to have different years here. Add another year. And add yet one more year. And maybe one more. Okay, so those are some options. You can make it a required question if you want, or you can click on done. There's also some advanced settings where if you had students in a classroom and you want to have different orders for the answers, you can do that. I usually don't choose those, but you can definitely do that. I tend to always make things a required question with students. So you click on that and you can very easily see your question. Now I can add another item and it could be a totally different type of question. So we'll type in a question here, and I'm going to make it a text response question. So they would put their question in here. I'm going to require it, and I can do that. Now, if I decide that I want this question to be in front of this question, I can simply click on the, make sure that your mouse has these 4 arrows like you see here, and then you're just going to click on the question and move it down, and you can actually change. Oops, it didn't take it. Oh, it's still not moving it. There we go. Maybe I can move it up. There we go. So you can actually change the order of the questions very easily by just clicking and dragging them. And then once you've got this done, you can just click on done. You can actually copy and paste this link right into, I usually post it on Canvas for the college courses, or you can just copy and paste it like I've done today on our agenda. You can also click in a short URL so that if students are typing something in, it's a lot easier to type in a shorter URL than instead of that long, 100 character thing. You can send the form via email to your students. So there's lots of different options. So I'll just say short URL and now I'm done. I send the form so that I've already done that. Make sure you send the form or else it won't be on your Google Forms. Now, up here you can edit your questions. You can still go back and edit things. You can change the theme, give it a different look. If you want to have a different look on it that's kind of more professional looking, or if it's school related, that's not really school related, but there's lots of different forms you can choose from here if you look in the menu over here. You can view your responses, which is very nice. So it timestamps it and puts the name of the student that took it, so that's very nice. And you can view the live form, so this is what the students will see when they actually get there. It's nice, I like Google Forms because it's easy, all of your stuff is in one place. You can track student growth again because you always get an Excel file that's stored automatically on your Google Drive. So this is just a really nice app that is easy and quick and gives you a lot of feedback.